Tituba, the mysterious witch, black witch that defied death. In the haunting shadows of Salem, Tituba she managed to be something that one could not explain. Her powers, no one knew how she was able to perform feats of magic. In the haunting shadows of Salem, as autumn's whispered secrets through the rustling leaves, the name Tituba resonated with tales of magic, survival, and untold resilience. She was more than just an accused witch. She was a woman who wielded the power of witchcraft as her shield, sword, against the torment of slavery and the specter of death that loomed over her. Tituba's tale begins far from the small Puritan village that would later engulf her in hysteria. Born in an Arawak village rooted in the heart of South America, she held the wisdom of her ancestors, a blend of African and indigenous heritage, captured by slavers during a brutal raid. She was spirited away to the Caribbean, where she was enslaved in Barbados. There, amidst the clang of chains, she absorbed knowledge of herbal remedies, spiritual practices, and the profound connection to the earth that her ancestors had cherished for generations. In the oppressive heat of Barbados, Tituba learned the ancient arts of witchcraft, using her connection to nature and spirit to heal, protect, and navigate the complexities of her existence. Her ability to brew potions and invoke the spirits of her ancestors became her lifeline. Each herb she gathered fueled her spirit. Each incantation she whispered fortified her resolve, empowering her to reclaim a narrative in a world that sought to erase it. When Reverend Samuel Parris, a man steeped in religious fervor and fear, brought her to Salem as a slave for his household, Tituba's life took another turn. In the Parris house, she faced the weight of dual oppression, her presence shrouded in misunderstanding and prejudice. However, she remained resilient, drawing strength from her heritage and the craft she had honed. In the winter of 1692, the Parris household became engulfed in strange occurrences. His daughter Betty and niece Abigail began exhibiting bizarre fits, screaming and convulsing as if possessed. Under the pressure of a society hungry for answers, the innocent pastime of storytelling and folk practices that Tituba had shared morphed into something sinister. The townfolk, paranoid and searching for scapegoats, turned accusing fingers towards her and other black women with mysterious powers. Tituba, recognizing the peril of her situation, decided to wield her witchcraft, not merely to survive, but to navigate the treacherous waters of accusation. On March 1st, 1692, she faced a magistrate's court where fearful eyes scrutinized her every move. In a moment that could have sealed her fate, Tituba evoked her craft with the cunning of a master spellcaster. Under the duress of coercion and threat, she spun a tale that would transform her from a scapegoat into a vital player in the Salem witch trials. Instead of denying the charges, she spoke of a dark figure, a tall man who promised her powers. It was Satan himself. With each word, she constructed a narrative that intertwined her fate with those of the town's fears, effectively shifting the focus away from herself. Tituba confessed not just to witchcraft, but also to seeing visions of a yellow bird that demanded sacrifices, of a pact with the devil's malevolent forces. Through her admission, she cleverly deflected her tormentor's attention, naming other supposed witches, a tactic that transformed her from prey to survivor. However, survival came with a steep price. By confirming the existence of witches and a looming threat, she became an essential witness for the prosecution. Although her cunning saved her from immediate execution, she was imprisoned for over a year. Her spirit unbroken despite the shrouded darkness of her incarceration, she survived. During her confinement, Tituba utilized her craft in quieter but powerful ways. Even behind bars, she wove spells of protection around herself, calling upon the spirits of her ancestors. In the depths of despair, she remained resolute, believing that her story was not yet finished. In a twist of fate, Samuel Parris, unhappy with the financial burdens of Tituba's imprisonment, sold her to another master. It is here that her story becomes shrouded in mystery. Tituba vanishes from historical records, her fate unknown, yet in her disappearance lies the essence of her power. She escaped the gallows hill, choosing freedom over death. Tituba's ability to navigate and manipulate the fear that surrounded her not only ensured her survival, but left a mark on history that echoes through time, a testament to a woman who used her witchcraft as a means of survival against insurmountable odds. As we reflect on Tituba's story, we honor her not merely as a witch, but as a powerful woman who navigated an unjust world with cunning and grace. She embodies the ancestral wisdom that flows through us all, reminding us that even in the darkest times, resilience and knowing how to wield one's power can change the course of one's life. This October, as we pay homage to our ancestors and reclaim forgotten stories, we remember Tituba, a black witch, through her craft, carved a path to survival and defied those who sought to erase her spirit. Her legacy lives on in the whispers of the leaves, in the roots of the earth, and in the heart of those who continue to honor the mysterious power of witchcraft. As autumn whispered secrets through the rustling leaves, the name Tituba will always resonate with tales of magic. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I definitely did. I'm going to talk about more black witches on the soil of the so-called United States of America, which is now turning into the divided states of America. War on American soil is coming. So, if you don't know your hoodoo, better research, because it's something you got to learn how to do. 9.